Sylex plays Yakuza. I hope you're doing good today, because I certainly am. Sorry that I'm a little bit tired, but today it will be a little quickie. So, buckle in and let's go. We're right in front of Goro Majima's home. I'm kind of trying to figure out how to get in there, but I can already suspect that I have to go from the backside. Okay. And of course there are thugs. Oh, goons. Let's make... Okay, let's go. From here... It's just... Not even... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Bears up! I know, I'm not clever or anything, but it's just so much fun, really. Just saying, bears up! Okay, now having done this... Oh my god, what's this? I mean, I'm barely home and already there's trouble. Get real, you leech! What's all this, then? Your little sales tax. You want us to pay tax every time we buy something? You bloodsuckers. You'll bleed the whole country dry. I understand your anger is justified, but it's just a necessary evil for the sake of the nation's people. I think Akira Toriyama called those land sharks. Get stuffed. You're gonna pay sales tax on the fancy suit that you're wearing, you damn bureaucrat. This tax was only made to keep the common people down. Yeah, you vulture! That younger guy is sure taking some heat over some kind of tax issues. Guess it's my lucky day to run into a son of a bitch bureaucrat trying to spring the sales tax on us. All alone in a back alley, no less. I don't like your tone, sir. I represent the voice of the general populace. I'm here to tell you we're fucking pissed. Yeah, why don't we give you a little taste of public opinion, then you know what oppression feels like. But please, calm down. Violence isn't the answer. Don't do this. This pot about to boil over. Please, calm down. Shut it, asshole. Hey, fellas, let's tone it down. No sense ganging up on one guy. Have a little pride, eh? What? You don't know who this cockroach is, do you? It's a pencil-pushing dickwad that came up with the sales tax. Sales tax? What? Don't you know what don't you watch news? It's that new tax they're going to start charging next year. Every time you buy something, they're going to charge you 3% more tax. Isn't that ridiculous? What? That is some bullshit. And this guy is the douchebag? That's highway robbery! Oh, I'm about to lost it for a second there. Listen guys, I totally understand why it pissed you off, but beating this guy to a pulp isn't gonna make sales tax go away, is it? Who gives a shit? The government needs to know what the people think of their shit policies in a way that understand. Direct action. Yeah, people, power to the people! If you aren't part of the solution, you're part of the problem. You want to stick up for this mosquito? Then we'll show you the power of the masses too. So, what you're really after is blowing off steam. Sure, see how far that gets you with me. Prepare for a revolution, asshole! Oh man, that's menacing. I have a bet. Okay, menacing man, you're coming left. No, no. I'm not even you. Oh, yeah. That's what you for messing with Goro Mijima. I'm sorry, I was out of line. It won't happen again. Public outrage sure fizzles out fast. Thank you for stepping in. Those people were out of for blood. I'm Taiyo Matsuzato. Taiyo as in the sun. If I may, can I buy you a drink as thanks? That's a good name, Majima. No need for any thanks, though. Yeah. Oh no, I'm absolutely insist. Sounds like you got your work cut out for you, though. You some kind of political big shot? Well, I don't have much in the way of rank or power, but I'm in a position to help steer the country. Sorry. I just had a flashback of a certain other politician who wanted to steer the country. Persona 5 players sure know what I'm talking about. I came to Southern Body for a conference on taxation policy, but I wasn't prepared to face the public about it. You're driving a tank called the government. If you're careful, people gonna be pissed when you're steamrolling. But you're trying to make this country a better place to live, right? You're right. You gotta take some pride in that. Do you think so? I know. People will be unhappy with the new tax, but only at a logical level. When I saw how emotional they got about it, well, it was daunting. If they find out that the sales tax is only the tip of the iceberg, and that there are more taxes on the way, I hate to think how the people will react. What? More taxes on top of the sales tax? Right. Nothing's set in stone yet, but we're considering many of more effective ways of generating revenue streams. In fact, at tomorrow's conference, I have to give a talk on some of those proposals. That's so. Well, I guess with everyone making such good money these days, you can't fault the government for wanting to get their hands in the pie. Yes, but as you've seen firsthand, we have to consider public opinion. Wonder if I can really come up with a tax policy that everyone could live with. Good luck with that. Even if they're throwing cash into the fireplace, nobody wants the government to hold out its hand. Yeah, that's where I'm stuck. I haven't found the right balance, and I'm a little lost at the moment. Well, I can't say I understand a lick of what you're trying to do, but take care of the country for us, alright? Wait, Majima-san, can you help me just once more? Huh? You got another mob waiting to You got another mob waiting to string you up? Oh, no, not that. I want to get your views on taxation. What? I know less than nothing of the subject of taxes. Ah, man. Oh, what the f... That's why you're perfect. You see, I've just had this idea. Perhaps someone who's completely ignorant of taxes. Taxation can offer an entirely different perspective. You think? Please, Majima-san. It's no exaggeration. The fate of this country rests on your shoulders. Will you please give me an advice on taxation policy? Well, since there is only one option we're going to do, because I'm trying to do all the sub-stories I can find. Because it's just is, okay, guys? I know, I'm not the completionist. I'm no Gerard. but I try my darnest to finish a game when I can. Okay? No problem with that? No? Because I'm gonna do it. Okay. Oh man, you win. Let's talk some taxes. Oh, thank you. Your insight will be invaluable. But this is hardly the place for it. Can we go somewhere more appropriate? Sure, lead the way. Now you better keep in mind, I don't know the first thing about tax policy. Don't expect much from me. No, that's exactly why I asked you. You know you will have some unique insights not bound by a typical conventions. So you're basically hoping to strike gold in a copper mine. Well, let's just make sure you're not completely in the dark with the basic questions. Sure. Majima-san, do you know why the government collects taxes from the people? Well, that's evil. Easy. I mean, why do come taxes up often enough? I guess basically back in the days they had to tax corn so they can save up for the winter just in case, or people need to build streets and that costs money. And where does it come from? From the people, of course, because they're using it. So that's pretty easy. Now in some countries it's more to collect debt. I mean, debt collectors, that's kind of funny to keep the people down. Seriously. Okay, that's basic knowledge. It's for providing public services, right? Oh, yes, that's exactly right. I'm sorry for asking such a basic question. Just as you said, Majima-san, taxes are collected mainly for providing public services. Education, medical care, the police, the fire department, and so much more are paid for by taxes. They pay for services that the people need to survive. Yeah, we gotta build roads and bridges and keep them in working order, right? But there's more to it than that. Exactly. They also serve other purposes as it pertains to general wealth, but we don't need to go into that much detail. Like I said, there's a whole lot I don't know. But aren't you interested in where your money goes? It's always good to know more about taxes. Yeah, I'm getting a proper schooling here. Okay, let's shift to the main theme. Majima-san, if you were in the position of collecting taxes from the people, what would you tax? Okay, entertainment. I kind of knew tobacco. Okay, what the fuck is Sato-san? I really have no idea. Probably something from the previous part. I'm not doing those in a row, you know. Not always. I did once. So, I knew tobacco is tax. But adult entertainment... let's go with tobacco. Why not charge taxes on tobacco? Tobacco, you say? Interesting. Since the government monopoly on tobacco products ended 3 years ago, there actually has been a small tax on tobacco products. Yeah, I smoke myself, so I don't really want to pay a tax on them, but suppose they're non-essential. And if you're gonna jack up taxes, it's the non-essential stuff that you start with. People might even be more likely to understand a tax on smokes, right? I see, a tobacco tax. Yeah, a pack around 200 now. People bitch and moan, but I think they still fork over 300. I see. Interesting. At the 400 mark though, I think I'd have a long hard think about each pack being worth it. Yes, I think at the point I'd consider cutting back on my intake too. And what about a 500 a pack? I probably quit cold turkey. You'd quit at 500 if we raise it incrementally. He started muttering all of a sudden. What else do you think will have potential for taxation? I think something that's closely tied with everyday living will have best potential. A tax tied for everyday living, huh? Pretty shrewd. Okay, now we kinda know where those two belong to. Who's paying taxes for pets or air, most of all. But I know for a matter of fact that many buildings in Japan are not allowed to have pets. Even a goldfish isn't allowed. Hotels or living quarters. That's so sucky. I mean, if you have your own house, that's a different beast altogether, but having an apartment building or a hotel, no pets allowed, that's so sucky. But gasoline, I totally get that. How about checking up the tax on gasoline? Gasoline tax? Yeah. Why not? People with cars are obviously living it up here. Why not skim a little more off the top? The price of gas is dependent on the cost of petroleum, so people have experienced price hikes before. They should be used to price creep actually. There is a provisional tariff on gas tax. Yes, there's certainly room for raised taxes with too much notice. Hey, why are you all muttering? You're not feeling that one either? Yeah. Oh no, far from it. I think it's a fantastic idea. I will definitely follow up on it. Oh, good to hear. Majima-san, anything else? Do you have anything else on the matter of taxation? Anything else about taxation? Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Well, I was thinking about the sales tax that those goofballs were all riled up about. Yes. So next year we gotta start paying 3% on top of everything we buy, right? Yes, that's how it works. Well, why stop at 3%? Sure, you can go in at the rate, but won't you get more if you bumped it up? That would be impossible. Majima-san, you saw what happened. Just the 3% tax caused so much outrage. People wanted to tear me apart. To charge more will probably end the open revolt. Yeah. No, Tayo-chan. You ain't thinking. People are pissed cause you sprang a new thing on them and you had to turtle up. You gotta think about the long game. The long game? Familiarity is a scary thing, my friend. Sure, people are bitching and moaning about the shiny new tax, but once it becomes a regular part of life, they'll move on to the next part. Next thing to bitch and moan about. And that's when you start gradually turning the screws. Every time you hike it up a little, you get some more blubbering, but they won't be screaming bloody murder like the first time you introduce the tax. Wanna know why? Because they'll be used to getting screwed. If something they already accepted gets a little worse, it's just facts of life doing what they do. Shit! I totally forgot. Majima is a psychopath! Totally forgot about that part of his personality. They should play it up more, don't you think? So if you wanna pull in the cash, you gotta plan to really amp up the sales tax. Majima-san, I'm getting goosebumps, and I think you're terrifying actually. And are you even off this earth? You really wanna know? No, not really. Then, if the sales tax were to be raised, how high do you think I should go? How high should you go? You're starting at 3%, right? Let me see here. Okay, 50%. I will do the 5%, but 30% is the obvious wrong choice. So it's always 50-50. Nah, I go with 8%. Say around 8%? I see, 8%. Actually, that's a good number. It's needed to close not too far from the double-digit 8 threshold. There will be dissent among the people, but I imagine it could be actually workable. Yeah, but then 8% sales tax bump up 100 things to 108. That sure hurt my enthusiasm for buying pricey stuff. Maybe if we want from the initial 3% up to 5%, waited a little longer, then hiked it up to 8%, then eventually we'd... Enough with the muttering under your breath, Tayo-chan. Oh, sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. Machimo-san, I'm glad I took the time to speak with you. You're a wealth of ideas. Yeah, glad I was useful. Useful doesn't even begin to describe it. Please take this. It's just a token of my thanks. I got Primeval Spiritual Stone. Gotta look that up later on. Okay, I better get going. I need to get back to the hotel and prepare my presentation for the tax conference tomorrow. Attaboy, do your country proud, you hear?
Hi.
Will do, Machima-san. I'll be sure to work in your advice. See you. Phew, I never figured I'd be in position to give a guy in the business of running on country advice. Tayo-chan seems to get the handle on how to go about checking up taxes. Good for him. Wait, checking up taxes? Did I just... If taxes go up, is it my fault? Nah, no way. Oh yeah. No, we finished 5 Majima sub-stories. That's a good thing. So, alright, I wanted to go to my apartment. Oh, I'm blind as a fucking fish.
Oh, Mattia, Majima.
Huh? Daria, omae.
オデッセイのもんやって言うたら心当たりあるやろ。
オデッセイ。望みの引き抜きなら山形と話はついとるで。
支配人が納得しても俺らが納得するか。によってうちのナンバーワンを引き抜くた。度胸しとるやないか。あんたお客様は神様や言うて客に土下座までするらしいやないか。夜の出ようかなんか知らんが情けない話やで。そんなに金が欲しいか。客には通用しても俺らに土下座は通用せんで。ま、試しにやってみてもええけどな。
お前らの言う通りや。お客様は神様。うちの店に来た客になら土下座でもするし靴でも舐めたるわ。せやけど客やないなら話は別。まして喧嘩売りに来たチンピラなんぞに俺が優しいと思う。
His eyes are really bloodshot.
大層な口聞けんのも今のうちや。カマンやってまえ。
Aw, he didn't survive that. That sucks. Well, that's what you get.
強すぎる。なんなんやお前は。
お前ら仕返ししたかったら店に来いや。客としてなら土下座でも何でもしたるわ。好きにせえ。ただその後どうなるかは保証すんぞ。お客様は神様やから。
The customer is king. Oh man. Oh, dang it! I missed! Okay, that's... I'm sorry. Wow, and I thought already that Kiryu lives in a dump. This one is just... barren. Like... that's not even like some place that somebody lives in. Oh man. By the way, I love how the people of the past, or in the game at least, it's about the 70s, 80s. They smoked relentlessly. I mean, my mom is out of that generation and... the fuck? What the fuck? Look behind you, guy. What the fuck? Okay, now that's creeping me out. 3 people are watching him like... oh, if it's number 4, it's kinda... okay, why is everyone staring at him? Is it just his psychosis or something? This city is a prison. Wait a second. Are those people on the Yakuza payroll? Just watch. That was chapter 3 already? That's basic tutorial. Oh, goodness sake. I thought that it was kinda short episode, but goodness sake, it's only 30 minutes. Less so. So, guys, thanks for watching. Tomorrow I try to make a longer episode than this, but then it's the start of a whole new chapter. So thanks for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye. See ya.